Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we have finally made it!
No, we have finally decided to not film this episode.
We're done.
Because...
the channel's over. Goodbye.
Because if we film the last episode of Breaking Bad, it means it's all over.
Although it doesn't.
I guess.
Because, as we discussed, I was trying to keep the film a secret from Claire, but I'm pretty sure she already knows.
For ages.
Did you just know anyway of it?
I
don't know. Anyway, I was trying to keep it a secret. And then also there's Better Call Saul as well. So there's still this... I mean, but it's the end of Breaking Bad, yes. But
and we get
very excited.
Mend good.
Yes. That's the whole epilogue. But yeah, last time was Granite State. Walt was in New Hampshire in the middle of the snow.
Yeah.
I thought I mentioned it either in the reaction or in the discussion, but I don't remember hearing it when I edited. But I wanted to say how, like, it's so crazy how he goes to the snow and it's literally so far away from where he started, but also kind of shows you how far he's come because, like, he started off in the desert, in the hot, and now he's in the cold, in the cabin.
Polar opposite.
On his own. Yeah, so... yeah, if you hear construction work, the guy who's been doing work on his house behind us for the last 10 years is still at it. I think he's put another brick down, so, you know, he's getting there.
10 years is a bit of a dramatic.
It's been like 2.
It's been like 2 or 3.
It's insane. Anyway, if you hear that, I apologise, we can't do much. Yeah, so that was Walt. Someone said the actor who played the guy who helped him is quite a prolific actor. Like, he's done a lot of stuff. But I looked him up. I've never really... the only thing I've seen him in is Heroes. But, yeah. Other than that, do you remember what happened? What happened with Jesse?
Flynn got really annoyed. Jesse tried to escape.
And Andrea paid the price.
Yes.
Awful scene. Todd just... killing Andrea. So it's so awful what they've done, and the wording that Jack says to him is like, just remember, there's still the kid.
Yeah, and Lydia's a bit.
Well, she wanted out.
Yeah.
Until she heard about the 92%.
Yeah.
Although we've now heard that Jesse's done a 96% batch, so there you go. And then Walt was ready to give it all up. He'd called the DEA, sat in a bar until.
Oh, Grey Matter came up.
He saw Gretchen and Elliot on the TV.
Yeah.
And they were chatting about how he had no influence whatsoever apart from the name on the company. And he was just... he's dead.
Yeah.
Whoever Heisenberg is, he isn't Walt. And
no.
It's over. That music, the best part of the... oh, so good. Like, someone said, like, because this is sandwiched between... like, that episode was sandwiched between the highest rated episode of television ever made and the finale, it's kind of gets overshadowed a little bit, but I really liked the last episode. I thought it was good. So
we need to move on to the last one.
Yes, we are on the last one. This is Season 5, Episode 16, Felina. This aired on the 29th of September 2013, directed by and written by Vince Gilligan, the creator.
We're a few days late.
Yes, we are. Unfortunately, we're a few days late, but 10 years. It's been 10 years since this show finished and you're finally seeing it. What do you want to see? How do you think it will end? Where do you think it will go?
I have no idea. I feel like I'm just going to go in with an open mind and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Because
what do you hope happens?
Walt pays for what he did. Like, that's about it, isn't it? Walt either dies or he goes to prison. Either way.
Okay. What about Jesse?
I just feel bad for Jesse.
Yeah.
She's been kidnapped and like Andrew's died. Like,
how can it get any worse?
I hope he can just run away and go run away from it.
Okay.
Maybe he'll find the vacuum.
The vacuum guy. Yeah. Well, I guess the vacuum guy's never talking to Walt again.
Nope.
He said because if he left, but will we see Saul again? Do you reckon? I mean,
don't know. There might be like a little.
Yeah. And what about Skylar, Marie, Flynn?
I don't even know if Skylar and Marie are talking at this point.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, don't know. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's get on with it. Full reaction is in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it and the whole show and where we're going from there.
I actually won't be sad if I don't see Flynn in this episode.
Okay.
Because I feel like in some ways
he kind of had a good
episode where he just went off and you kind of knew his opinion of his father. Like, if that was the last time you saw him, it's kind of like,
Yeah,
that
he didn't fall for his
it kind of rounded it off.
Tricks. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, so yeah, make sure to come back after. Let's go, let's do it. Oh my god. Oh, I thought we were looking at
snowy car.
I thought it was meth.
Concrete. Oh, I thought concrete to begin with.
He's
stealing a car.
Would you like to live there? You hate the cold.
I hate the cold. I feel like if I lived there though, and you were more dressed,
climatized to it.
Yeah.
Is
there going to be a key?
Little sun visor thing.
The sun visor.
What's it called? A little sun visor thing.
Oh, I guess so.
What did you add disgusted at me then?
I thought you meant the glove box because that's what he was going for.
You start your car. I like this shot.
Does everyone just know how to hotwire cars? This is something I missed out on in...
Yeah. Apparently so. Yeah. It's part of your driving lesson, isn't it? Hotwiring cars? No? Just got your screwdriver at the ready. Don't make a noise. Just get me home. It's the one mission. Oh, I really love the lighting. It's so good. Yeah, it's definitely going. Oh, that was so cool. That was so well done. If someone just looked at that little gap in the snow. Hello. I just guessed. I honestly did not remember. It always seems people hide their keys there.
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
I wanted to go on a joyride.
I saddle up.
Can you imagine if there's just police officers stood there?
Yeah. He looks determined, doesn't he?
He does.
Oh,
he just wants to get to that warmer weather.
Yeah, he's sick of the snow. I really like the way that was shot with the lighting outside the snowy windows.
Imagine, like, living his whole life where he has been living and then going to snow. That is, like...
that's what I'm saying. It's so far from
system.
Where he's come from. Like, it shows the journey he's taken. Yeah. The journey we've taken. Here we are. Desert. That's an ugly little car, isn't it?
It is. Like, it was in the snow for so long, the snow dyed it.
Free or die. New Hampshire. Yeah, remember, we saw that was number plate we saw at the beginning.
How are people not going to recognise it's him?
I mean, it's kind of been the middle of nowhere. They might.
Because how long's it been? We don't know either, do we?
It's been months, right? We know that. There's enough time for his hand to heal as well.
And his hair to grow. Sure
thing. He's got all the money in the world, and yet, he's not free.
This is David Lynn from the New York Times.
When did the lies stop, Claire?
Have to do the interview by phone since they've already left New York. But what we'd really love to get is a photo of Mr. and Mrs. Schwartz to go along with the order. When are we scheduled to get home? They'll be home tonight. Now, the address I have on Upper Canyon Road. Oh, let me get a pen.
This person just giving them.
Yeah. If you sound confident.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be in contact with my photographer to check on his schedule.
Scary lies.
No,
I mean, we've seen it throughout the show, haven't we? He just likes to give the lie.
Schwartz should make one hell of a story.
I mean, you're telling us we've watched 5 seasons of it.
Yeah. Why is he leaving this watch?
Saying it's apples and oranges.
I don't know. Maybe it's like
if I want pizza,
I
go to a
don't
pizza
know.
place.
Pizza
to Thai food.
This is different.
There's no.
No. This is bad.
Do they not look?
They're talking about pizza and Thai food. It's too important.
21. Yes. Yes.
Oh my god, the shots are so good.
So complacent. So complacent.
Greedy, isn't it?
Yeah.
What can he not do, Claire, at this point? He's just like... this fancy ass house.
You have a fancy house and no security.
Well, they did, right? What do you mean, no security?
No, but like, someone can just walk straight in.
I guess.
This is the life he could have had.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane, right?
I'm waiting for the scream.
Look how big this place is. I think that room there is as big as his little bungalow house. Wow.
We could have a little spa And then we could do some sort of wine and then.
There you go, that's the scream.
Hello, Gretchen. Elliot.
God.
Really like your new house.
That's so intimidating. The difference in he's close to theirs as well.
What are you doing here?
I saw you on Charlie Rose. You look great. You both did.
Here to hurt us.
Whatever it is you're planning.
Actually, I'm here to give you something. It's out in my car, parked down the road. If we're gonna go that way, you'll need a bigger knife.
Damn. That's all he has to say, and then.
Keep stacking. 9,720,000.
Damn.
Where did it come from? And why is it here?
I earned it, and you're going to give it to my children. On my son's 18th birthday, you will give him this money in the form of an irrevocable trust. You will tell him that it is his.
Why in particular would we?
If you want to give your kids drug money, go do it yourself.
I can't. My wife and son hate me. They won't take my money.
Yeah.
Two rich benefactors who are known for their charitable endeavors would think nothing of, for instance.
He thinks things through far too
much.
much.
It wouldn't make any sense coming from us.
It certainly would. Children are blameless victims of their monstrous father, a man who you once knew quite well.
Yeah, it just makes
Yeah,
so
it
much
does.
sense. It's insane how much sense it does make. Like,
I'm sorry your father went down this path.
Yeah.
We're gonna help you.
Whatever you want, but they use my money, never yours.
Sounds reasonable.
I guess we shake on it.
simple as that.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
What a lovely gathering.
Nice transaction. Damn. Insane, right? To see them.
Yeah. Wow, that was really. Human being behind that.
Yeah.
Can't trust you to do this.
Absolutely, you can.
That face. Kind of says a different story, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't move, don't dare move a muscle. You don't want them to think that you're trying to get away. Just breathe.
Your face.
I had an extra 200,000. I gave it to the two best hitmen west of the Mississippi. Whatever happens to me tomorrow,
Damn.
I'll still be out there for any reason that my children do not get this money. Maybe a day or so later, maybe a week in Santa Fe or Manhattan.
Jesus.
Wherever. Without a worry in the world. And then suddenly,
What the? This guy is
turn around.
His intimidation tactic is working well.
Yeah. Darkness, man. That's insane.
Cheer up, beautiful people. This is where you get to make it right.
Damn.
How does he have this elaborate ideas?
Yeah, how does he come up with it? Like, you were like thinking all sorts, but like,
Yeah,
did you think
this
this?
is why I was like open-minded.
Yeah. He's really thought of everything, hasn't he?
Really
Well, he
has.
does. I mean, only when he saw him on the TV, he probably come up with the idea,
Yeah.
but
He's
crazy.
had a long drive from New Hampshire as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
You're right.
Just need the gun.
I don't exactly know how to feel about all this.
You realise who it is, right?
Yeah.
Thing felt kind of shady. Morality-wise,
Totally.
How do you feel now?
better.
Yeah, definitely improving.
I love Pedro and Skinny Pete.
Since I hear about blue meth still being out there.
It's you, right? I mean, aren't you still cooking?
We were sure it was you. Better never.
Jesse.
Said he moved to Alaska.
That's what I heard. Right on, Jesse. Passing the torch.
I mean, not like he has a choice. Did you expect Badger and Skinny Pete?
No.
It's so
I thought
good.
they were just gone into the distance, to be fair.
It's so good.
Why does this look so therapeutic?
It really does, yeah.
Since when's Jesse been into woodwork?
Do you not remember? He spoke about it.
I guess, yeah.
Spoke about a box he made.
Is this that box? Is this young Jesse?
And the smell of it. Looks good.
It does look like a very good box.
I meant Jesse himself looks good.
Yeah, I thought that was a flashback.
It's awful, man.
That's you being a captive making meth. Such a weird prospect.
I guess, but people are...
Here we are.
We're all caught up.
It's my birthday.
I love that he's got a manual.
Yeah, because the guy said he could print it off of online, didn't he?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the scene at the beginning of the series.
Season.
This was the scene at the midway point of the season.
Yeah. Because it's the neighbour outside in a minute, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but yeah.
It's easy money. Why don't you say the word and I'll take you on a ride along? You watch us knock down a
Hank.
meth lab.
Man.
Get a little excitement in your life. Someday.
What a comparison.
Yeah.
He's definitely had a lot of excitement, hasn't he?
Yes.
It's been a hell of a 2 years.
Chamomile tea with soy milk.
I don't know if you meant to have milk with chamomile tea.
She breaks all the rules. You just realised.
Yeah. He's
Sure.
so fancy.
Blouse.
Nice, yeah, like color. It's color on
Damn, he's just like straight up.
Before you say or do anything, just hear me out. Nobody knows that I'm here. Just listen for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Please.
Todd is gonna be pooping.
Running out of methylamine, aren't you? I can do the math. I have a new method that requires no methylamine.
That's not a good cough.
No.
Not at all.
Sorry.
He does look frat as well.
Yeah.
That shaky's really good.
I need the money.
How much would it cost us?
Nothing short of $1 million.
I think Jack should hear this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come up there tonight.
What can I get for you two?
He's just leaving.
Damn.
And I need more stevia.
It's the same place. I did wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a different angle.
No disrespect to the man, but doing business with?
Of course, we're not doing business with him. Don't make me walk you through this. Jesus. Did you look at him? You'd be doing him a favor.
Well, that was a cool shot.
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah. Looks lovely. Doing him a favour, Jesus. It's crazy as well, how after everything, he's the one who set that all up,
Yeah.
basically. What's he doing?
I have no idea.
He looked fascinated by that.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Ooh. Interesting.
It does a spin. What's it for? So it's attached to the car.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Whose house is this?
Skylar, I have news
Oh.
about Walt. You need to hear it immediately.
Marie.
Walt's in town. That car they thought he stole right on Central. Your old next door neighbor, the one on the right, what's her name? Becky?
Becky's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Carol's on the right.
Becky.
Yeah.
He's there walking out of your house and he calls her by name. It's just like, hey, Becky. Carol,
Whatever.
Exactly. Like the Unabomber, but she's positive it was him. Getting calls from all over town. He's here, he's there, he's gonna blow up City Hall. Apparently he has some sort of manifesto he wants to be on the 6 o'clock news. It's just, there are 2 or 3 different voices. They're not sure if they're crank calls or
Yeah.
he's put up to it, stretching them thin, which is maybe the point. As far as I'm concerned, and I've told him this.
Do you reckon he did that?
He would go
Probably.
to you, to me, or Flynn. Probably watching your place too.
I've always been watching her for a while,
That's
innit?
what Hank would do. No way. Walt's getting to you. That arrogant asshole thinks he's some criminal mastermind.
He kind of is, though.
He's just a very smart man.
Is Walt already in her house? Is he going to pan over to him being stood in that kitchen? Somewhere. Oh, I knew it.
I mean, that's a very well placed post there.
It is.
Such a good shot. Oh, so good.
You didn't kill anybody sneaking in her, did you?
Good question.
You didn't hurt anybody.
Just terrified of him.
You look terrible.
Nice to see you too.
But I feel good.
Why are you here?
Would you really stand in front of a window?
Yeah. Love the reflection of her face there.
And I needed a proper goodbye, not our last phone call.
We're going to the police.
They'll be coming to me.
If you're in custody, what stops those people from coming back, those people you worked with? And if you're in custody and they find out,
They're not coming back. Not after tonight.
what's tonight?
What is tonight indeed?
We don't want your money, Walt.
I don't have any to give you. All
Can't
I
even
have to
admit
give
that.
you is this.
Oh, I was thinking, but the money's not there, but
All the
Hank
GTA
is there.
once I leave.
Yeah.
Tell them I was here, forced my way in. Tell them I wanted bacon and eggs on my birthday, and that I gave you that ticket. Those numbers are GPS coordinates.
For what?
A burial site. That's where they'll find Hank and Steve Gomez. It's where I buried our money. And the men who stole it from us, the men who still have it, they murdered Hank and Steve. Now you trade that for a deal with the prosecutor. You get yourself out of this.
It's full of everything.
It's also closure of the mystery of...
Yeah. Perfect split between them.
That I did.
Yeah.
You need to understand.
I have to hear one more time that you did this for the family.
I did it for me.
She looks shocked.
Oh.
I liked it. I was good at it.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, no.
I was alive.
He's admitted it. It's awful.
They always knew, but you know, like when there's the mystery of knowing, and you
Of
knowing.
what Hank and Gomez.
Yeah, but knowing that they're buried, it kind of makes it real.
Yeah.
Flynn will be home soon.
It'll also be closure as well once they...
Before I go, may I see her?
Oh. Oh. You're innocent, oblivious to everything.
At least she's not awake.
Yeah.
The man that kidnapped
her. Yeah. Pretty unrecognisable at this point, though.
Yeah.
Crazy how far it's all changed and how far we've come. She does look older as well, like...
Yeah.
Just... all the beige they're wearing. So, like... yeah.
This task force.
You did wonder, you didn't think we'd see him again,
No.
but... Man, imagine that. Your life just completely changed.
I guess he doesn't have his car anymore.
No, probably not. Unless he has that ugly one. But probably not. They probably need the money, don't they? Man, just the last conversation they had.
Yeah.
How much he hates him, right? Like,
Yeah.
and he has no one to blame but himself. But yeah. And, like, the fact of the whole money thing I was going to say is that, like, he can't admit that the money that Gretchen and Elliot are going to give them is from him. It's like... So, in a way, it is kind of for nothing. Like, he gets all the blame and none of the...
Yeah. And she now thinks he's spent all the money as well.
Yeah, exactly, so...
God, this is going to be a dramatic...
Damn, man. This thing's a classic.
Don't know, I stole it.
Yeah.
Well, 500.
I love how these people just make
No replacement.
small talk and, like, yeah. It's insane, like, considering the circumstances of everything, like...
Her too.
Clubhouse.
Is that GTA?
Yeah, I mean, the whole show has a very GTA vibe to it, doesn't it? Yeah. They could totally make a game out of this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they haven't, but I don't know.
Like,
They
which
don't
one
need to.
is the clubhouse?
Park it right in front over here. No, just straight in, man. Just what? All right, fine. Yeah, whatever.
He's being very strategic.
Yeah.
Turn around and put your arms out like this.
They're being very careful.
Yep.
Yeah. I like the green shirt. These are very much... Well, he's worn these sort of clothes throughout the show,
Yeah.
but yeah. Very much...
You lift your shirt up.
I'm not wearing a wire.
Okay.
My wallet and keys. Yeah, you get them back. Just relax.
Oh, stealing from him. I mean, that's what they've done, basically, is what he considers all those barrels. And...
Jesus, look at you with that head of hair. Is that real? Christ, that is one fine head of hair. I mean, otherwise...
Talk about his hair.
Shit, but...
We talk business?
I don't think so, no. We're not really in the market.
Running low on methylamine, what happens then?
No, we'll get more.
How?
We'll just get more.
Well, woman's got her own setup. The heat's off her. Can break loose a barrel every now and again.
Explain to him the benefit.
You really shouldn't have come back, Mr. White.
Damn.
Wait, Jack. I ain't want it. Anywhere but my living room. Take my back. You owe me.
Let's go.
I owe you what for?
Jesse Pinkman.
I mean, he's got a point.
You partnered with him. You're his partner now. That's what you
Stop. Partners. What are you talking about?
He's cooking for you.
Him being alive is not him and me being partners. Where's that little piece of shit?
He's finishing up a batch.
Well, go get him. Bring him here. Calling me a liar? Hustle it up. Come on, let's get this over with.
I feel like Walt just knows how to wind it up,
Yeah.
to be honest.
He knows how to wind anything
Oh,
up.
of course, yeah.
And I'm putting that bullet in your head myself.
Damn. My God.
He's a broken man.
Oh, hell yeah. He's been broken for a long time, but my God, they've just destroyed him, haven't they? Man. Ugh. I feel so sorry for him waddling along. That's quite far back, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that like a little massage chair?
A what? Massage chair? Don't know. Yeah. Got a sweet clubhouse, isn't they? The guy's staring at him. Jeez.
See what I'm talking about, you son of a bitch?
You didn't kill him though, did you?
I just look like a partner to you? Come here!
Man, he looks rough, don't he? They
Yeah.
both look rough, really.
This is my partner. Hard-working, good partner.
God,
Yes.
You
look
heard
at
this
him.
shit up?
Yeah.
Take it quick. Todd, you get him off, would you?
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew he did that on purpose.
My God, this
Damn. That's why I had this reaction. Yeah, you're like,
He had to make sure.
Did he get shot?
Sounded. Looks like. I love if you see the trace of it.
How
It's
did he
just
get
like.
shot? Like a rebound?
I mean, look how many bullets shot. Jesus Christ.
Is he dead? Huh? Oh my God. Did he? No, he doesn't look. He hasn't got any blood on him. Oh, little Todd's all on his lonesome now.
My God. You would be like, what happened?
Nobody checked the boot, did they?
No, parked it so perfectly.
Mr. White.
He deserves that. You go, Jesse. Just do it.
Yes.
Right, was Jack moving then?
Most deserved.
Yeah.
Anyone deserves to be strangled to death by a chain. It would have been too easy for him to be shot, you know?
Yeah.
Eat shit.
Does anyone have the key?
You dead-eyed, freaking looking motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm guessing Tom does. There you go. He has ruined them. It's insane.
Wait.
So you can cook without Bethany?
Yeah.
You want your money, right? You want to know where it is?
This show's so good.
I don't think he cares at this point. He can't live with them. Like, you know, there's no life for him.
He's done. Yeah. He said it ends tonight.
Yeah. Jesse, what are you gonna do?
At this point, like, what is the relationship, you know?
Oh, he's put it down. I think you should now go to Alaska.
Yeah. Oh, that's where he said to sort of he wanted to go, wasn't it? Yeah.
Is this how it ends?
Do it. You want this.
Say the words!
This is all...
Say you want this! Nothing happens until I hear you say it.
I want this.
He did get hit. I did think he got hit.
Yeah.
There was a moment where he kind of like jolted while laying on
it
the
made
floor.
a noise of it hitting him as well.
Then do it yourself.
Damn.
Nice. Jesse is done listening to him. Yeah. Look at this bloodbath he's created.
That's his
Oh my
ringtone.
god.
Pick up the phone.
Shio? He rice and stevia.
Is he gone?
That's a very cool shot. Claire says.
He rice and stevia.
Imagine hearing this.
Walt, how are you feeling? Kind of under the weather? That would be the ricin I gave you. I slipped it into that stevia crap that you're always putting in your tea.
Oh, it's such good writing to have her have stevia all the time. And it's insane.
Goodbye, Lydia.
Loose ends.
Yeah.
Damn. What a shot. It looks so eerie.
Their journey is over.
Yeah. What a journey, my god. The comparison to seeing Jesse like this and what he was in that little... I don't even know if you'd say it was a
Oh, he's gonna run him over!
God, such a cool shot.
Noise. It's free.
How good that must feel.
Yeah.
Oh, what cut. The gun steel going. Well, it's just a motor, isn't it? Like just. We'll probably get people call it out, but they actually tested that mechanism on Mythbusters and proved that it can work.
Damn.
Yeah.
Walt's final moment in a meth lab.
In a lab.
Well, he can take the fall for it, can't he?
Yeah. Yeah, they find him here in that lab.
Is he going to do one last cook?
Even like Skinny Pete and Badger thought it was him cooking.
Yeah.
Baby Blue. It's perfect. Damn.
There'll be this mystery of what happened.
There he is, surrounded by what he loved doing.
Yeah. Made him alive, apart from in this moment.
That's a log, please. Oh my god. I mean, that would have given it away.
Click to play the next episode.
I was trying to keep El Camino a secret for so long, and then it's just popped up anyway, so there we go. That was Felina. that was Breaking Bad. Stick around for a discussion. So, that was the Breaking Bad finale. Felina, what did you think? How do you feel?
It's over.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Do you agree with a lot of people?
To be honest, I'm happy Uncle Jack's dead.
Yes.
If anyone.
Oh, yeah. It wrapped everything up so well. It wrapped it up so well.
Sleazy little slime ball.
Yeah, oh, he got what he deserved. There's like a reaction of people watching it. I think in Albuquerque, like, there's a reaction of people in this big hall watching it, and like, as soon as Todd starts getting strangled, they're like, yeah, like cheering, because like, yeah, fucking Todd. It's What do you agree with people that say Breaking Bad is one of the best shows ever made, and it's so well written and so well thought out, and the finale pays it off so well?
Yeah, no, I can see that.
This is considered one of the best endings to a show ever. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
don't know, I'm just a bit like, what's Skylar and Flynn's life like afterwards?
I mean, I guess that's not really the... Yeah, well, we saw, didn't we? They're living in a smaller house.
Yeah.
They're being... Well, I mean, I don't know if it's just because Walt was... There was rumours he was in town or whatever, that they're being watched and stuff, but... We got word of, like, the guy who helped Walt last time, he told us that she's working in a taxi place and stuff like that. It's hard for them to get jobs, so... Yeah. But... I honestly do agree, it's one of the best... Yeah, nothing feels out of place or how it shouldn't be. Like, Walt ended how he should have, which is most probably dead, which, and surrounded by cops.
There is a part of me, though, the story and everything they did sort of thing, like, it's now just... It would have been better somewhat if he'd been arrested.
I think he had to die.
Yeah, he would have died anyway. But, you know, like, nobody's going to ever know about how they got that methamphetamine and, like, the big train hunt. You know, like, there's so much...
Unless Uncle Jack and these guys haven't destroyed that tape of Jesse.
True. That is true.
That is right there in that clubhouse.
Yeah, that is true. But do you know what I mean? Like, the wild ride that we've been on while watching
Oh, yeah, but that's the case with a lot of things like that. But that's the advantage of, like, there are... That's us watching the whole story. We get all sides of it, and we get to see those crazy things. But that's the cool thing. Like
Flynn, I know you hate Dad, but he did pull off a chain ice.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. Like Todd said at one point, like Walt said at one point, is like, no one can ever know it happened, and it's like the biggest heist ever. Like it's got to be that way. And like it kind of that goes with the whole thing of like them like. Him Walt not getting the credit for like the money and stuff like that. Like it couldn't all be smooth sailing for Walt.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't have it all. Like he could never have it the way that he wanted. Living happily ever. Do you know at that mid season 5 part where he's like, I'm done, I'm out.
Yeah.
We've got the money, we're done. It could never end like that.
No.
And the show started with a man with terminal cancer who likely was going to die.
Yeah.
He had to die.
Yeah.
There
is a part of me that is kind of sad that it obviously wasn't Hank and Gomez that was there at the end to take him down.
Yeah.
But I also think it would have been too predictable for that to have happened.
Yes.
Like,
I think
it would have been like, of course his stepbro, like...
I think it's a nice throw off as well with the whole Uncle Jack and Todd, and that you don't think they're going to be a huge deal, and then they become the big deal. Like a big deal. But that shows the writing and how well it was.
I think it's
written.
Todd's character's written really well.
Oh, 100%.
Unless, like, I don't know, it could be the actor, the way he acts it, but it's just that when you meet him first and you're like, who the fuck is it? Like, he seems like, I don't want to offend anyone, but he seems like such a, like a, you know, when you're like, are you all there? Like,
no,
you seem a bit dumb.
Todd clearly has some sort of issues, like...
Yeah. I think it's like, he's very, like, non-emotional, like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like...
He's not devoid of emotion. He's shown emotion.
Was he?
Yeah, he was very... He's... I don't know if you count smiling as emotion, I guess, but he seemed very proud and happy about the the kid thing, right? And getting that tarantula.
But that's the wrong.
Oh
emotions.
yeah, no, I'm not saying he's got the right emotions. Like,
but that's what I mean. Like, his character was so written in that you're like, who the fuck is this? Like,
yeah, but
right.
that's what I'm saying.
But
The
then,
writing with this whole season and the whole show has been perfect, and like it just shows how thoroughly planned out it's all been, and like even with the stevia and the like you didn't clock it until like the end because like you're like, oh, that's such a cool shot. I was like, yeah, it's really cool.
How did you get the ricin and the stevia and just happened to be the one?
And it was in the coffee shop as well, where before he was like, you think I'm gonna kill you here? Yeah. In broad daylight. So good. So well written. Like it shows like they definitely had a plan. Vince Gilligan clearly wrote this and directed this episode. Like they clearly had a plan throughout, and it shows because like the same we could say about Mr. Robot. They had a plan with that the whole time, and it pays off. Whereas like shows like I don't want to like rip into other shows, but like I've not watched Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones, for example, Lost had that problem. I love Lost throughout the show. I love it all. But I won't deny that the writing, they made it up as they went along. Yeah. And it shows. Because it's just wacky and, but you can tell. Yeah. And,
so the only survivor was Jessie?
Yeah, seems like it. Well, out of the whole... Skinny Pete and Badger.
Yeah, they didn't have a big part. They've just had the
little... It's so good to see them in the finale again, like just to see them pop up, because you didn't really question anyone else. No. He was like, oh, who else? It was the last time we saw them, they were just chatting about Star Trek pie competition, weren't they? And Jessie was out of it and just left. So it's good. I think literally no one else. Because all of literally tying up loose ends. So he fought it all out. I want to talk about the title of the episode, Felina.
Yeah.
So there's a song featured in this in this episode. I'm not sure which one. Maybe it's the one with the lyric "Baby Blue." I'm not sure. But the character in the song is named Felina, I believe. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's spelt the same, but obviously Felina is also finale. Like, with what letters swap. Yeah. But it's the name of the character in the song that's featured in the episode. Yeah. So
I love that car conversation though when Walt's like, so the blue stuff's still about, and then who's cooking it? And then they're just like,
it's not you.
Like,
yeah, that's the thing.
Is this a trick?
Like, no sign of Jessie there. Just finding Walt there.
Yeah.
It could look even like Walt's been the one that
everyone thinks that Jessie's gone to Alaska.
Yeah, exactly. So, and as well to tie Gretchen and Elliot into it all, and for it to make so much sense is
that the kids would get the money.
Did you ever think they'd be tied back into it? And
I was wondering, like, why are they coming up? Like, I get like
Walt's vendetta with them. Yeah, or whatever, yeah.
But you were like, why are they coming back up into this? There must be a reason.
In his plan, it's perfect.
To get their family the money.
Yeah. So he kind of gets what he wants. But I mean, obviously, like I said, it couldn't end all happy days for Walt, which I like. Do you think it's a satisfying ending then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most satisfying endings.
It also works quite well because now Skylar can just be like,
yes, she has something to bargain with now as well, which is what Saul pointed out to him, which again, excellent. Like, the writing is insane. Yeah. Like, and like I think I've been watching James vs. Cinema react to the show as well. He's slightly just behind us. He's probably finished it actually on his Patreon or whatever. But he spoke about the fact that like in any other show they would have made Walt like this big badass villain in season 2 or something, but this show held out.
Yeah.
And it pays off so well. Yeah.
Like the conflict that you have as well of being like, should I be angry at him? But he's doing it for good reasons, but it's like, but also he's done some pretty bad things. But you're just like, you don't know what
you
side
can root
to
for
be.
the villain. You can. Like, there are plenty of stories, and this is a prime example.
To be fair, he cleared up a lot of drug lords in the way.
Yeah.
But there'll always be another one. But
yeah. Will we ever know? I don't know.
Cleared up the cartel as well.
Yeah. So like I said, I've not watched El Camino myself. I know it exists. I was planning for us to watch it, if you're up for it.
Yeah.
It is 2 hours long.
Damn.
So, but it'll be our first, I think it's very appropriate if it'll be our first ever movie reaction. So it'd be brand new to me. I know very little about it. I think I know when it's set. I mean, yeah. And I think I know what the name is referencing to. But other than that, I know nothing about it. There is a Twitter account that was every Breaking Bad frame in order. So they post a still image of every frame.
Damn.
And they did the whole show. And then they started doing El Camino. I don't follow it, but it was being suggested to me. And I was like, stop. I don't want to see. But I didn't see anything. It's very hard to tell what's going on from a frame anyway. So, bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you once again.
Thank you.
But there we go. I love this show.
Oh.
The cinematography, the look of it, the characters, the writing, the music.
It's gonna be sad that it's gone.
Yeah. Are you glad you watched it though?
Yeah. I do feel like I could just binge it now.
Yeah, you can go back watch all you like. It's all yours to watch.
Pops up on my Netflix quite often, to be fair, and I'm like, no.
See how far they've come. Yeah. We could go through the episode a bit. We'll not go too. We just spoke a bit about it, but it started with Walt stealing a car in the snow. I really love the lighting of the police light around it. It's really cool. I called the key in the thing. I didn't know. I didn't remember.
It's a very American thing.
Yeah,
but
it's
I feel
in all shows. Like I don't
in
know
America as well, they don't seem to lock their cars because this car wasn't locked, and I didn't like.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
I quadruple check my.
Yeah.
Quadruple check my car was locked.
Yeah. So, but he basically the police leave him, and he goes to a gas station, and that's where he gets on the phone, and he's talking about an interview because he's pretending to be like a reporter. What did you think his plan was with Gretchen and Elliot? Because you thought,
don't know.
Is he going to kill them?
Yeah, but it seemed a bit extreme as well.
Yes, it seems very extreme for. Yeah, they haven't particularly. They haven't done what Uncle Jack and his men have done.
No.
For example. But they have... I don't know. It's very personal, isn't it? Like, what they've done to him and besmirched his name, I guess, and kind of...
but it does make sense, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
he goes to their place, doesn't he?
Yeah. Their lovely new house.
It's so hilarious that he's just in the shadows. And
it's so good. Yeah, all the shots of him in the shadows sitting there and standing there and... just around the corner. It's so good.
Yeah. But he basically gives them his 9.27 million.
72 million, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. 9,720,000. Yeah.
That he wants them to give to Flynn when he turns 18 in a trust.
In a couple months he turns 18, yeah.
10 months and something, yeah. Because his thing, and they're like, why us? And it's like he said, like, nobody would question because of our history that you would support my son because of what I've done. Like
the people who are giving money towards drug
28
things.
million checks that you've just written.
Because like Gretchen says, it makes no sense. And Walt's like, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It's the most... Yeah, that's what's so crazy about how well this ties in and works.
And then it turns out he did have £200,000 extra, but he used it for 2 hitmen that he's hired to make sure that they
her
actually
handshake
do it.
as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, she like barely touched his hand, and then everyone keeps telling him he looks like shit. It's like, all right, man, the man's got cancer. Like, but yeah. What did you think of these hitmen?
I just thought, damn, he's got the money.
He's got a hitman. Damn.
Yep.
No. I love the whole. Like you say, you'll just be walking along. Could be anywhere. Could be on holiday. Could be whatever. And then pop.
It really intimidates them.
Darkness.
He leaves, drives the car. They run in, and it's bloody Badger and Skinny.
Do you know who the actor for Elliot reminds me of?
Who?
Lee Evans.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he looks similar to Lee Evans. So sorry. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's Badger and Skinny Pete. This is where we find out.
I like sorry, I wrote it down. I like how he says before he goes, it's like, this is where you make it right.
Yeah.
What you done, how you treated me, what,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is where we find out in the car that the blue stuff's still on the market. And they're confused because they're like... And then Walt's like, it must be Jesse. And they're like, nah, Jesse's in Alaska. I ain't seen him.
Well, it's like, no, I thought you was in Alaska, man. It's like, good on Jesse, passing the torch. And they're like, kind of like bigging him up. They're like, they're kind of a bit sad though. Like, oh, why didn't you cut us in? And like, well, little do they know. I also like the comment they make of, that felt really shady, man. I don't know how I feel about it. Gives the money, and then like, I'm feeling a bit better now. Yeah, it's insane. But there you go. This scene. Surprisingly, I didn't. So, like, it must have been when we first started watching, like 2 years ago. The box scene came up as recommended, and I watched it because we were right at the beginning of the show. And when I rewatched it on YouTube, I cried because, like, I didn't this time though. But it's so emotional, and it's like, yeah.
I like how the transition to him in the lab.
But I love the way it's shot. It's like fairy tale, dreamlike. Like, so yeah, you were like, what is this to do with? But then remember where he spoke about it. He made this box. It was perfect. The feel of it, the smell, and he remembered. And then he sold it or whatever for drugs. But it's such a perfect scene because it shows like it's his escape, I guess, from the horrible, awful situation he's in. Yeah. And it's so sad because he looks so, like I said, he looks good in that. Like, he looks so much better, and it's just sad.
That's before any of it.
Yeah. And the camera transition of him turning and then, ching, the chain. It's awful. Poor Jesse. Yeah. No, I didn't get all that much Jesse. It was mostly Walt focused, but Walt, I mean,
but we got the closure of Jesse in the process. Which
I don't know if I mentioned. Did I speak about this? That they were originally going to kill Jesse in season 1.
Were they?
Did I not tell you this?
Don't know.
So they were originally going to kill Jesse in season 1.
Yeah.
And then the writer's strike happened. Oh, okay. And then things got delayed, and I think that's what saved Jesse.
Yeah.
Because, it's really weird. The beginning of season 2, there's 2 episodes with Tuco, where Tuco captures them, and then Tuco ends up getting killed. And it kind of feels like that should be the end of season 1.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's probably why, but I don't know. Yeah, it was all messed up, and that saved Jesse, and my God, am I glad it did, because what a character.
Yeah.
One of my favourite characters. Like, I know people are always like, oh, everyone gives Jesse a free pass, he's awful, and it's like, yeah, but he's done some bad things, and he is a drug addict, but he's just been steered down the wrong path. I don't know. Just feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy birthday to Walt.
Yeah, we're back at that scene with the thing.
The M60, getting the gun.
And we get the refresh of the Racing, like, quite nice.
Yeah, I really like the rapid kind of telling of those parts. I also like, obviously, we got the close-up of that license plate, which was the same license plate we saw in the first episode of the season, which was called Live Free or Die. That's what it says on it, so... which is kind of apt for the ending of this whole thing as well, because he can't live free, and he does that. So.
This is where he ends up in the desert.
Well, at the house, I like the part of him standing in the house, and it cuts to the very first flashback of Hank.
Saying about going on a ride along.
Yeah, get some excitement in your life.
Is that maybe one day?
Yeah, it's crazy how far he came.
Yeah.
It's all Hank's fault. Lydia and Todd meet in the coffee shop.
Oh,
and Walt is just sitting there.
Yeah, I love this. Didn't even notice.
He just pulls up a chair.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa.
Before you say anything, hear me out.
It's like Todd doesn't want to see him anymore. I guess because of the whole situation.
It's the Jesse thing, isn't it? They don't... Todd probably doesn't want him knowing, because Todd knows the relationship that him and Jesse have. Yeah. Like,
it's also the fact of the whole... he's now a very wanted person, so they're kind of like, I don't want to be seen with this guy. Like,
yeah. But then this is where Walt says that he's done the maths and you're running out of methamphetamine.
Yeah.
I've found a way to cook
without what I like. I like how he thinks that plan. He might be under the impression that's the plan that got them to talk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Lydia was not falling for it at all. And Todd didn't want to work with him. So they were both like, no, we're not doing that. No. Like, we're not stupid. But in a way, it still worked to get him to meet Jack. Because Lydia says, look at him. He looks awful. You'll be doing him a favour. And Todd's so awkward in that scene again. I like your shirt.
Yeah.
My blouse.
Yeah.
And then, as the guy comes over, he asks if they want anything, and she's like, "No, he's just leaving. Go, get out of here." And then we get the cool shot
of the stevia.
You didn't?
Stevia.
Yeah.
I didn't even think.
It's insane.
I just thought he was doing one of its cool little camera transitions, you know.
As it does. Yeah. But no, it's perfectly thought out. Every shot has a purpose.
Yeah.
We cut to Skylar. Oh no. No. The desert. We cut to the desert.
We just see it walk with a car, like connecting batteries.
What did you think it was doing?
I knew it was something to do with the guard mechanism.
What did you think of that spinning part?
Yeah, it was to sway it. You could see it moving.
Yeah,
it's making
crazy, isn't it?
Mechanism to sway.
But like I said during the reaction, Mythbusters actually tested this and it works. So it's just pretty damn cool.
And it was operated by the lock key of the car.
Yes, yeah. So that makes sense. Hide it like that, because then they wouldn't think twice about keys. But yeah. And that's when you get the call. It like knocks his ring.
Yeah.
The wedding ring.
And we end up at Skylar's.
Yes.
And the phone's ringing.
Marie.
That she's got news on what?
Yeah, I really like how the lighting of this house is very dingy kind of looking and down, and there's not a lot of space. It's just so. But Marie's warning.
Yeah, that Walter's been spotted in town. Yeah. The police are watching her house. The only places it goes is Marie's
Flynn's or you.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, there's three or so voices. It could be crank calls. We don't know.
Yeah.
There's the reports he's going to blow up the city hall or whatever and do this and that. It's crazy. Could that be Walt doing that? I don't know. It could just be kids like messing around, couldn't it? So, but we did see Marie. We pretty much got everyone. The only person we didn't get was Saul Goodman, but we saw Saul go away last time. So, Huel is still in that room.
Oh, God, he is.
Didn't get any Huel.
No, he didn't. He's still in that room.
He's still in that room, sitting there.
I should say last time, we was like, hopefully we find out he's out of the room or something.
Unless there's like a payoff to that in Better Call Saul or something, I don't know.
Oh, where the fuck have you been?
It's so funny. When you said it, like, I wonder if it was here, I was like, nope.
But yeah.
But it's cool to see Marie and Skylar kind of talking.
Yeah.
They've got somewhat of a relationship. So, but I love the whole...
That Walt is already stood in their kitchen.
Yeah. And the really cool shot of it's just the pole and it just pushes in 5 minutes. You look like crap. And he's like, yeah.
I feel good.
Yes, I feel good. You look terrible, but I feel good. Yeah. This made me cry and tear up.
Did it?
Yeah, the ticket.
Oh.
Finding out about... That she finally finds out about Hank Gomez and that she gets some closure about it, I mean... And again, it's so perfectly played out as well that in the writing that, like, that gives Skylar something to trade.
Yeah,
and
because
Walt
originally the lottery ticket was so Walt had the coordinates for his money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's now changed.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the things he picked up in the house as well, wasn't it? Because wasn't it still on the fridge?
Yeah, it would have been, yeah. Well, possibly.
I'm pretty sure it was still on the fridge when he went in.
Yeah, yeah, so there we go. Because like he even goes and she's like, I don't want your money. It's like,
I don't have any.
I don't have any. Which again, that must hurt him because he's like, he can't admit that he's giving money. Yeah. Man. Yeah, Skylar breaks down, which is sad.
Yeah. Then she tells him about the 3 guys that came in and threatened.
Oh yeah. What if they come back after all this? If you're in custody, they'll. Yeah. He's like.
They won't be coming back after tonight.
What's tonight? He's got a plan. Still got things left to do. Yeah.
And then he's like, can I see?
Well, before that, he's like, Skylar, the things I did. And she's like, if I have to hear one more time that it's for family. He's like, I did it for me.
For me,
Did you expect him to say this?
It's what we all knew. Do you know what I mean?
We've all been talking about it. And it's like, yeah.
It stopped being for family when he got past that amount that he needed to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the pile he had was 9.7 million. It's 9 million more than he said he needed.
Yeah, but he's also got like there was 8 other.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean, but
like
I mean,
80 million.
I'm just saying, even the pile now he's got after 8 barrels being stolen or 7 barrels, whatever. It's insane. Yeah. So yeah, he said, "I did it for me. I liked it. I was good at it." Yeah. Which and then he asks to see her.
Yeah, because she says that Flynn will be home soon.
He just gets to say goodbye. Poor Holly. Poor. Like, you feel for him in a way, but he has done horrible, awful things, and it's all his own fault. So, yeah.
To lay in the bed that you made.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh wait, and like I said about this, the lighting of this place and their clothes—they're all very beige and it's very drab. You know,
yeah. Then we see Walt outside because Flynn. Well, we see the bus pull up, don't we?
Yeah, we see the police watching them, and Flynn
kind of walks in the house, but he's already
just
out.
kind of watches him from afar.
Yeah.
Just can't really go talk to him, and that's awful as well because Flynn hates him, which rightfully so, considering what he's done. Yeah, but there you go. And then we go to Uncle Jack's, pretty much the end.
I love the fact they take the car keys from him.
I wrote something here and I can't tell what it says.
You can't read your own writing.
I wrote it quick. Lydia something. Don't know, doesn't matter.
Lydia's gala ball?
That's what, it doesn't. I don't know what it says. It seems like it's in the wrong place. Anyway, we get to Uncle Jack's. He pulls up, and then that creepy guy, I don't even know his name.
Yeah.
He's just talking about the car. Like, they all make small talk when there's such serious things going on. It's weird. Yeah, and he gets in the car and drives off. I like how he's like parked there, and Walt's like, nah. Parks very precisely in spot. And then he gets searched, and the guy takes his keys, which is like, can I have them back? He's like, nah. They even check for a wire and everything, but yeah.
Then this whole thing.
Oh, Lydia can steal barrels. That's kind of what it says. That's what their plan is. So he's like, we don't need you. We don't need. We're still methamphetamine. Like, the heat's gone off Lydia now. She can steal a barrel for us. Ain't broke, don't fix it. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, because Walt still was under the pressure. He's there to talk business, but no, they don't care. And then they're about to shoot him. Basically, that's when he's trying to get Todd to like explain. He's like, you really shouldn't have come back here, Mr. White.
Yeah, and then this is where Walt says like, you promised me that you would kill Jesse. You broke that. You didn't do that.
You're partners with him.
Yeah.
Are you calling me a liar? What? Oh, partners with a rat.
Yeah.
Get him in here, just to prove a point. He has to bring him in.
Then while they're waiting for Todd to bring in Jesse, that's when Walt stood against the pool table reaching for the car keys. That you're like, is he gonna get them?
Yep, he does. And Jesse comes in. Jesse doesn't say anything. He doesn't even want to look at Walt.
No.
I mean, he's done this to him. Yeah, it's like.
And then that's when Uncle Jack's like, look at my partner. You think this is a partner sort of thing?
Walt charges him.
Yeah, there is a really intense silence of them just staring.
Yeah. But
charges him.
Gets him on the floor.
Todd tries to wrestle into
it Todd, get him off. So good that it's Todd that's the one that's also not hit.
But then you just see the car key go up in the air and.
So good. What a way to kill him. What do you think?
Pretty intense. So why wouldn't you check the boot? Because the guy originally clearly checked the back seat, unless he was just checking if nobody else was in the car.
Don't know, yeah. I guess, would you ever expect an M60 attached to some mechanical device that goes back and forth?
Me, personally, no. But if you're in that sort of industry, you should expect the unexpected.
You'd expect that, exactly. That's insane. It's insane. It's so cool. It just destroys them all.
Yeah.
Shoots
them
all.
Todd's still alive.
It's like looking out like Jesus. And that's when
Jesse just strangles him.
I'm so happy Jesse got to kill him.
Yeah.
So deserved. So now we can add another person that Jesse's killed, but well deserved, considering what Todd done to him.
Yeah.
Killed Andrea, tortured him.
Yeah.
Insane.
He gave him ice cream though.
Yeah, that makes everything better. Yeah. That's when Jesse gets out the handcuffs.
Yeah.
But Uncle Jack is still alive. It's
Yeah.
like, wait, don't you want to know where the rest of your money is? Did you think he'd listen?
No, Walt doesn't give a shit.
He John Wicks him, basically.
What's the point of the money?
He John Wicks him, like first John Wick just shoots him.
Then Walt tells
Deserved.
Jesse to shoot him.
Yeah.
And it's quite an intense scene of
This is where
Jesse
Jesse
being
finally talks, yeah.
I want you to tell me to.
It's like, you say it. Say the words.
Yeah.
Say you want it. This is what you want.
Do it.
I want to do it.
And he's like, I'm not gonna. You can kill
He
yourself.
looks and sees he's bleeding. He's like, do it yourself.
Yeah.
Jesse doesn't stoop. Doesn't listen.
No, he doesn't.
Not gonna be manipulated into doing what he wants anymore.
No, then he gets into a car, full speeds it. He's free.
Yeah. Their phone is going off. A song about Lydia.
Yeah.
Walt answers, and Lydia looks rough. And that's when you finally clicks, like,
Yeah.
put it in that stevia crap you're always drinking.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Lydia. Yeah. They kind of nod at each other.
Yeah.
And he speeds off through the gate, screaming, Jesse's free.
Yeah.
Now what? I don't know, there's a whole 2-hour film we gotta watch. I have no idea. Hopefully he gets a nice ending. I'm just hoping. The problem is, if there is that disc, which there most likely is,
Yeah.
Jesse still did stuff and admitted to stuff.
Yeah. Jesse's not in the clear, so to speak.
So, I don't know. Walt goes in.
Yeah. It's quite iconic that
Into the lab, and
he ends up dying in a lab.
Yeah. Oh, that's so.
It's fitting for the picture, really.
Yeah. That was it. Breaking Bad. My God, it's all over. Do you think the show got better as it went? Was there a particular point you thought was the highest point, or anything? Or
I don't know. It was constantly like a wave.
We had
and
so
like
many.
just as you thought you'd got over one hurdle, like another hurdle would get.
Yeah,
introduced.
like even after like you're like, oh, Gus is gone. Like that was huge. Now what? And then just it ramps up. You still got Hank finding out. You've still got everything going on. Like still got the business to think about and the money and it's insane. Yeah, but so much. There's so many good moments. What's your favourite moment from the show? Do you have one?
Oh my God, I don't even know.
I have like several favourite moments. I can name the bomb, like face off with Gus.
Oh yeah.
The scream just the crawl space laughing maniacally.
I think
and the
it's so hard
music.
because we have taken a while to watch it.
Yeah.
That you are like.
Well, these are my favourite. There's the Jesse pouring the gas everywhere. So intense.
But you realise these are all recent things.
They're not all recent, though.
They're fairly recent.
No, it's like season. Yeah, they're like a season ago. There's other stuff I like in the beginning seasons
I like
as well.
when they create that meth that blows like. What happens? You know when they go to that above.
Tuco's.
Is it Tuco's where they snort?
Well, he doesn't use meth.
and-
It's not meth. It's fulminating mercury or something like that, and he throws it. Yeah, that's when he finally ramps up and is like badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the fact that poor guy died because of his own stupidity of leaning down to get something in that scrapyard, and then the car fell and trapped him.
Yeah. I loved the shootout with the twins.
Oh, the axe scene.
Yeah. The axe scene.
With Hank.
Oh, yeah, the shootout. Yeah. So when you say axe scene, I was also thinking of when they go to Walt's.
I just loved the way the axe went into the tarmac. Like, it's just like...
There's the scenes with Mike where he's being a badass. So
do you know
good.
what? Also, it's a really weird scene.
Gus poisoning all of the cartel.
Yeah, it's a really weird scene
so
to
really
say that you
stuff.
enjoyed, but I just loved the sort of like the tension, the dynamic, like what this did when Skylar turned around to Walter and just said, "I fucked Ted."
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, it's like bombshell kind of.
Yeah.
Like he thought.
And
he
him
was...
with the plant pot trying to, when he went to Ted's office.
I'm talking to Ted. It's so good. I mean, that's the thing about the show as well. It has had a lot of comedy throughout. Like, there's dark comedy in there, but there's a lot of comedic moments there. Yeah.
Talking to Ted. Well, the fact, when you think like all the way back to the beginning when Walter used to hide his drug phone in the classroom ceiling, and there was one classroom where it was vibrating, wasn't it? And it was just like,
Yeah. But, yeah, what a great show. What a great end. What a great journey we've been through. And the insane thing is we've still got, like, El Camino. We've still got 6 seasons of Better Call Saul one day to watch, which I have never seen. I've seen the first episode. Yeah. So we got a journey ahead of us one day. We are gonna... I think we're gonna, if you're okay with it, we're gonna watch El Camino next. Yeah. Because El Camino didn't come out next, though. I think it came out mid-season 2 or 3 of Better Call Saul.
Oh, okay.
So it came out quite a while after. But I believe the intended you can watch it after this. It doesn't spoil Better Call Saul.
That we did.
Yes, exactly. So, so we will do that. I don't think we're going straight to Better Call Saul. It's up to you. You're choosing the next show. And then we'll watch it one day, hopefully. I really want to watch it. So there we go. Because the whole show is so good.
Yeah.
We didn't get him in the finale. We were robbed. There we go.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. But there we go. Not much else we can say about the show. Like, other than the acting, the writing, the music, the cinematography. Yeah. It's insane. Out of this world.
It's over.
Well, not really.
No.
Yeah. Because Vince Gilligan's still in charge of Better Call Saul and El Camino. Oh. Peter Gould, like a bunch of them, like Michelle McLaren, they're all like still in it. Yeah. Which I think after Better Call Saul, Vince Gilligan said he wants to move away from Breaking Bad universe and do something else. Which I'm all for. Like, bring on something different. But and you can see why it won so many Emmys and awards and stuff. But, but there we go. Thank you very much for watching and being with us on this journey. Hope you've enjoyed. It'd be good to get to something I haven't seen. So look forward to that. Otherwise, we've got other shows still watching Always Sunny and Person of Interest on the channel. But we shall see you next time. Anything else you want to say?
I don't think so.
Yeah. No. Say my name. That's not a good pop. There you go. See you next time. Bye-bye.